At some point, it's going to happen to you. You're going to find yourself in your network marketing business wondering, where am I going to find the next person to talk to? Where am I going to find the next customer? Where am I going to find the next distributor, next brand ambassador for my team? Well, let's talk about in this video exactly how to never run out of people to talk to for your network marketing business. Hey guys, Matthew Harris here. If this is the first time that you're finding me, I am an entrepreneur and CEO. I've been in network marketing actually for almost 20 years, made millions of dollars as a distributor. I'm now on the corporate side. I actually own a network marketing company and I'm the CEO. And I like to make videos about business, about success. And I thought I would share some insights for those of you that are in network marketing or considering it as a career, and some of the things that have worked for me in my career and some of the things that I know that are working not only just in our company, but across the industry as a whole. So I hope you find value in this video. Now, one of the things that I had to figure out on my own journey through network marketing, and I know for a fact you're most likely having to deal with it in your business. If you haven't yet, you will soon. What to do when you run out of people to talk to? What do you do when you've run out of that inner circle of influence that you start with when you grow your business? Or maybe some of you got into the business, maybe you had tried several different opportunities before, and now when you call your friends and family, there's a lot of hesitancy because of your track record or the experience. And maybe they had been in business with you before, and you've lost influence with that network, or maybe something happened and those relationships aren't at the level that they used to be, and now you find yourself starting over from scratch. Anybody can relate to that? It's an interesting place to be in network marketing, but it is something that we can absolutely not just overcome, but also when you learn the skills of a professional networker, to be able to not just rebuild the business, but actually to go to new levels, because you can actually be in a position where you never run out of people to talk to. Now, today I have people contacting me every single day wanting to find out more about our company, how they can work directly with me. And that's something that was not happening in the beginning at all. I mean, I had tried so many different businesses, hadn't had any success. I grew up in Africa, and when I was living in the United States as a teenager, I didn't have a big network when I first got started in network marketing. So it took me a long time to actually get any kind of traction, to get any kind of results. And so I was struggling, and then found a few keys that actually made a big difference in the principles that still work today. Yes, today we've got technology, Facebook, social media, and all these different things that make a big difference when it comes to growing your business. But there's some principles that you can apply that can supercharge your growth, not just in network marketing, but really in any business at all. Now, specifically in network marketing, many people forget that the actual name network marketing already tells us what we're supposed to be doing in the business. We network and we market to that network. Now, how many people know that when you get into network marketing, there's a lot of people that don't have any experience with networking, don't have any experience with marketing. And so you have to learn these skills to really survive and even to thrive in any business, but particularly in network marketing. But there's so many people that actually get into the business that forget all they knew about anything when it comes to meeting new people. They start to only talk to a certain group of people. They stop adding new people to their network. They stop being friendly to new people. They start becoming a whole new caricature of a person, because now they're just, I'm a distributor for network marketing. Everyone I talk to, I'm trying to recruit. And then they've only started to narrow down the people they talk to based on who they think would be interested in their business. Let me tell you something right now. Networkers, people that actually build relationships with other people and don't stop when they are in network marketing, they continue to network and build a network of people with real relationships, will never run out of people to talk to. Never. You'll always find people that are looking for what we have in network marketing. We just hit over 8 billion people on this planet. There is a huge growth in the population of the world, and those people are looking for what we have with network marketing. The ability to be their own boss, to have time freedom, to have residual income, to actually have something to fall back on if their career falls apart in the traditional sense. And so you should be thinking like, man, there are people everywhere. But many times we just focus on just that small circle of people that we think we have influence over or have relationships with, and think, man, if I can't get these people to join my business, if I can't get these people on board, and that's it. My business is finished. And so we have to remember that we have to be constantly networking, building new relationships. When was the last time you actually said hello to someone, maybe at a grocery store that you go to, maybe at a restaurant that you actually go to a lot, and you've seen them several times, but you don't start a conversation with them? Maybe you say hello, but you just leave it at that. You don't actually spend the time to get to know that person. What's interesting to them? What do they care about? And build those conversations. How much time are you spending actually networking with people? You want to make this a habit. This is network marketing, friends. And so if you're sitting around saying, okay, I'm going to sit at home, I'm just going to stay here and I can attract people, it's possible with the internet. But there are people probably around you in your community that you could connect with, network very quickly if you were just intentional about networking. Now, the other side is that marketing. Now, marketing isn't just posting on your Facebook newsfeed about your business 24/7 or on Instagram or on TikTok and just basically turning your social media platform into an actual billboard for the company. That's not going to work a whole lot if you don't actually have a whole lot of influence anyways. If people don't know who you are, if people don't know that you care about them, that people don't know that you actually want to help them, they're a lot of times not going to pay attention to anything that you post. And the algorithms now, especially with Facebook, are in a place where less than 8% of your actual friends network is ever going to see anything that you actually post. And so you have to be very intentional about marketing. So where can you go? Well, that's part of the reason I'm putting together these videos to help you grow from a network and a marketing perspective. So learning information like this is going to help you start to behave like a professional. Plugging in with platforms like our own platform with Momentum Business Academy, for example, will teach you how to actually market. But there's some key things that I want to share with you right now in this video that I think are going to make a big difference for you. First off, you have to know who you're looking to attract. Who's your target audience? And if you're thinking that I'm going to market to everybody, my products, my services, my opportunity is for everyone, that's probably true. But if you market to everyone, you're going to find out that you're going to attract barely anyone at all. You'll find that the people that have the biggest growth in traditional marketing and network marketing tend to attract a certain tribe of people, people that relate to them in a certain way. Maybe they have a similar background, a similar education, maybe they had a similar life experience, maybe they're in a similar location. And there are things about you that make you special, make you unique. And so if you're thinking, who am I looking to attract to my business? You're asking now real business questions. These are the kinds of business questions that allow you to accelerate your growth because now your efforts are going to be targeting a specific audience. Let me give you an example. There's a company you probably heard about called Red Bull. Right? Red Bull was started late in the 80s and was struggling to actually get traction in the energy drink space because there were so many energy drink companies out there. All right? Now, what they decided to do was, you know what, instead of us trying to really go after the coffee drinkers like what the rest of the energy drink companies are doing, let's see if we can attract a new audience, an audience that's not being focused on so much. And they decided to focus on young clubbers, people that were going out all night long and they needed energy to get the party going. And so what they started to do is they didn't have a whole lot of money to actually advertise or market or anything like that, but because they had focused on this really powerful but small group of people, they started to say, let's get our product in front of these people as much as we can. So they actually started throwing empty Red Bull cans in the trash cans outside of clubs all throughout London. And when these clubbers would come out at 2, 3, 4 in the morning or whatnot, they'd see these trash cans full of empty Red Bull cans, and they think that everyone at the party had been drinking Red Bull. And their awareness started to grow. Red Bull now is the top energy drink in the world. It is known by more than just clubbers today, but they started with that initial audience that they knew they could get traction with. Who is that audience going to be for you? Is there a place that you maybe went to school and had some influence there, or you can relate to that market in particular because of your own life experience? I would start there. I would look for my entry into serving other people, but only focusing on that particular niche of people. Maybe it's women, for example, that have had a certain life experience. Maybe it's men who've had a certain life experience or from a certain region. You can get a better sense of who your target audience could be based on who you are, looking in the mirror. Now that you start to identify who your target audience is you're going to start to figure out ways to actually get your product and your opportunity in front of them. And that doesn't mean to just get out there and start yelling at them about your opportunity. You want to start showing them how you can solve problems. For Red Bull, the problems that their target audience had was they needed more energy. So it was a very simple conversation. What problems does your audience have that your products and your opportunity can solve? That's the kinds of conversations you want to be having with them in person, online, offline, talking about the issues that matter to them. Listen, everyone is listening to their favorite radio station, WIIFM, What's in it for me, this radio station, and that's what they're going to be focused on the most. And so you need to have the right bait in order to attract them to your business, and that bait comes down to what they are interested in. If it's a fish, for example, and you're going to throw out there some food for that fish, if you're going fishing, you need to have the right bait depending on what kind of fish you're looking for, what they like. Same thing is true in network marketing. The bait or the hook that you want to use to catch people's attention is going to be all around what they're interested in the most. Now, another aspect that many network marketers really forget about, and then as a result they leave a lot of money on the table and end up really slowing down their growth curve, is simply asking for referrals of the people that they're talking to. Now, here's the right way to do this. If you think that just asking someone, who do you know who's looking to lose weight, or who do you know who's looking for legal services, or who do you know who wants to start a business, or you're just asking for referrals, that's better than not. But one of the better ways to do this is think about what doctors do. For example, when you go to a doctor's office, and let's say there's a special procedure that needs to be done that doctor doesn't specialize in, they're going to write up a referral. They send business or clients back and forth between doctors all the time. Dentists do the same thing, back and forth. Lawyers do the same thing. I practice a certain type of law. I may not be able to help you with that, but I know someone who can, and so I'm going to refer you to someone else. And they refer people back and forth. One of the things you want to start to do is actually create a referral network. If you're just going to ask people to give you referrals and you're not adding really any value to them, they're not going to be as incentivized to actually give you those referrals. You have to put something in their hands or allow them or give them the opportunity to benefit potentially by making these referrals. And so what I like to do with business people is I'll send them business. I'll send clients to them. If I know someone who's in insurance, for example, and a friend of mine needs an insurance policy, I'll recommend them to that person. I'll constantly recommend people back and forth, whether I get a commission off of it or not. I just do that to add value to the people in my network. And guess what? When that person that I referred a new contact of mine to maybe finds someone who can actually use my product or services, they send them my way. It's all about reciprocity. You have to give a little in order to get a little. If you want to get a whole lot, you got to give a whole lot. And when you give referrals, you're going to get some back as well. All right, guys, hopefully that video added value to your life. If there is any one thing that stood out for you, let me know in the comments below. By the way, if you're serious about network marketing as a business model, or if you're looking at it as a potential business for you, you want to make sure that you are really following the right process to get you to where it is that you're looking to go. You don't want to be wasting a whole lot of time. So I actually did a different video that's linked over here right now that you can click on. That's actually going to show you the game plan to actually building a $100,000 a year income within the next 12 months or less in any business, regardless of the product or service or whatnot. The strategies that we're working right now, based on my almost 20 years of experience in multi-million dollars in results, and I would share with you what I would share with anyone getting started in my business or in any business out there. It's completely for free. Go ahead and check that out. Either way, I'm excited you took the time to watch this, that you're pursuing network marketing as a business. I want to wish you all the best success. I'll see you in the next video, and until we do talk again, my challenge to all of us is to dream and then find a way.